Dietrich eyes the door, then turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen. Liebchen? Bigger than on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal a black plastic sheath of her data jack. A quick jaunt into the matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll hold this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Eager, still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Eager. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles that apply to the flux state. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Eager love. I wonder if he has like an English accent. I can't do an English accent. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Eager's right, Monica. We should have a second in command just in case. I agree with Dietrich. If someone needs to take charge, it'll happen. We don't have time for this. I gotta side with Eager, because, you know, trolls gotta stick together. Monica stares at you for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well, we'll do this one Eager's way. While I'm jacked in, Phineas Urk is in charge. There is a pause, then Eager's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Phineas Urk, did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? Ooh. I thought you were a pro, Eager. Questioning orders in front of the team isn't exactly a pro move, is it? This is ridiculous. Clear the comm, rookie. Now. Monica nods at you. The smile has disappeared from her face. Listen, Monica, I know that this is a joke to you, but I'm telling you. Eager. Monica's tone is all business. Evidently, she's heard enough. The decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Eager's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator. Sorry about that. Eager can be inflexible, the legacy of a long military career, but she knows what she's doing and she means well. It's a legitimate concern. She hardly knows me. Monica's eyes narrow. There's a thin line between concern and insubordination. You let me know if she crosses it. Enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns toward the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. Ho! Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps toward Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monica's unearthly scream still ringing sharply in your head, you're only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. I'm gonna smash the cyberdeck, because I don't like computers. The cyberdeck was constructed to withstand a bomb blast. Try as you might, you can't manage to crack its casing, let alone damage its internal circuitry. While you beat on the deck in vain, Glory manages to yank the cord out of Monica's head. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The commingled scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Ho! Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. I'm not good with medicine. Talk to me, Monica. What are you trying to say? Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out in a slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick, guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes she needs. Fear... With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze and something else. Hope? Verschwingi. Then a sudden spasm jacks Monica's head again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face and she stops fighting. Her gore-slicked jaw goes slack and she dies. Wow. Whoop! Monica, no, this isn't happening. This can't be happening. You need to get your shit together. It's machete time. We all know what you're gonna do. Get to position. Just the two of them. Let's fucking just pop the shit out of her. More AP. Cut him up. Another haste? No. That's not allowed. Is that allowed? That's allowed! Holy shit, kid. The juice is fucking loose. Chop, chop, chop! Terminal active. You know how good I am with computers, guys. MCPOS Building Maintenance Software version 1.01 command line interface. Internal memory checksum invalid. Phineas Irk, I'm not good with computers. Dietrich scans the room nervously. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? Monica is trying to tell me something about this terminal. It must be important. Well, any ideas? Something tells me we're going to have more company soon. I don't know yet. Watch my back while I figure this out. I don't know. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected with a core component of MCPOS. Restore MCPOS to factory default settings, yes or no. Warning, restore process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete. Hit the Y key, do it. Processing request. As you watch, the number on the screen slowly begins to climb. This is going to take a while. You glance down at a second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you've stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. A map of the Holdfast grounds indicates that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The door is currently being rebooted by the system's restore processor, flashing a dull red. If you're reading this display correctly, the only exit from this room is in the Holdfast's old servant's entrance on the western side of the building. At that moment, Eager's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound. The image is grainy, flickering in and out. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me. Monica's down. The vault was a setup. What? No time to explain. We'll be exiting via an old servant's entrance to the west of the main grounds. I need you to keep that exit clear. Eager's silence is thick, but when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. She cuts out without another word. Glory turns her face to you, her movements smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Phineas Irk? I say we kill every Dreckhead who enters this room. How does that sound to you, girl with all the AP? Dietrich's pained expression twists into a mask of hate. His hands begin to glow with primal energy. Yeah, I'm good with that. Me too. Good. Now let's find some cover and wait for the locks to disarm. Survive for 10 turns. Out that western door. We should probably fucking hide over there. Sorry about the dying thing, Monica. Ooh. Hello, friend. Now, as much as I'd like to see you murder everyone, I want to get out of here in one piece. You have too many fucking AP, kid. Here they come. Stand fast. A drone. Look at these fucking kids. You work for me now, spooky ghost thing. Oh, sentry turret. I'm not going out that fucking way. Do you know spells? Lightning bolt. You don't even have line of sight. God damn it, kid. Ooh. Target acquired. Oh, you're missing all your AP. 2 more turns before the juice is loose. Immune to bleeding. I guess that's fair enough for a robot. I need you. Huge favor. You only have the 2 weapons. Forget what I said just now. You have haste up? You totally don't. Let's electro explosion it. You can't because you're out of AP. Okay. Throw the knife. Right in the CPU. I like it. Got some more visitors. That guy looks like he's not fucking around. He's got some sort of exoskeleton. Oh no, they're going after the ghost I summoned. Oh, who the fuck is that? The figure loping towards you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy overlapping plates. What you can see of his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulking, sneaking. Steal a vase or 2 from the museum, no harm. Maybe I'd let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping mob, the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade armor he's wearing, Phineas Urk, hardened against small arms fire. We'll have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about that minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out of here and surrender, and I promise I'll make this easy. Something tells me you're gonna kill us either way. True! I can't deny it, but wouldn't it be easier if you didn't fight back? The orc shrugs and you hear the distinctive whir of his Vindicator's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Are you fucking drunk, Shadowrun? What can I do to fuck your day up? Throw acid across the room and hope it hits. Oh, we are in no position to fucking chop up a guy with a minigun. The power of the Dragon Slayer aids all friends in a 3 trial. With incoming damage reduced by 3. Let's hang on to that for the next turn. Give him a bit of knife love. Do not escape. I need you to somehow not die. A blast of lightning that also does ongoing 10 HP damage. Fucking sold! You're gonna miss, aren't you? I cannot emphasize how you needed to hit that. Just slow him down for me, random elemental. Slow him down. Are you trying to fucking fisticuff glory? Because I don't have fists, I have murder claws. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Loosen the juice. It's loose. It's getting looser. Stay with me, fella. Stay with me. -1 AP. Daddy likes. Missed. I can see why it's missing. Like, it's an orc covered in military-grade body armor, and I'm basically just casting gusts of wind at him that are knocking him over. Critical hit! Grenade! Oh, what the fuck is going on? That was incredibly lucky. What spells do I know? Nothing of value. Let's just get Phineas to cover, because the game's about him. Let's not kid ourselves. You totally have medkits, thank God. Just give this guy a bit of the old chop chop. There you go. Heal. Reduce incoming damage. And you need to hide from Billy Minigun over here. Please don't escape. Really need to kill you. Might actually hit this time. Minus 10 per round. Now we fucking stand a chance against muscles over here. Control broken. I'll take it. I will take it. I wonder if I can just get over there and fucking give me the old chop chop. Have you cast your haste yet? You did. Increases the target's chance to hit by 12%. Is it an AoE? Oh, it's if you're near him. Okay. You just take less damage when you're near him. And you need to not miss. I'll handle this one, fellas. Loose the juice. Let it loose. There's a reason I gave you aim. You're just gonna take a minigun to the fucking skull now, kid. You really gotta drop him. Can you heal her? Not even close. Heal is 1. See if I can get you into line of sight with her. Totally can see you. Plus 6 HP. Horrible. Get him again. Alright. Hold together, girl. The orc suddenly pauses, inclining his head to one side and covering his ear with a finger. His vindicator starts to spin down. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. He grunts, briefly tapping the finger against his ear. Squads 3 and 5 report to main entrance. Do not let the intruders escape. Without another word, he slings his weapon over an armored shoulder and turns to leave the room. We were just getting started here. The door unlocks with a loud click. Your escape route is clear. He was fucking right there. Son of a bitch. That might have actually changed the way the game played out. I don't know. Just take it out on this asshole. You fucking... You're the reason the guy didn't get away. Oh, well, he did get away. Oh, really regret that. Kill her. There. Combat is not over, apparently. Can I just leave with Phineas, or do I have to bring everyone? HP. Good work, robot hands. Just... Oh, dude. Oh, we're totally out of here. We are so... It's yesterday. That's when we were supposed to be gone. Come on. You can make it. Follow your heart. Don't get shot in the ass. Yep, they all gotta make it. Son of a bitch. Just this one poor dope. Hey, you're not supposed to be back here. Help! Somebody come quick! Why is nobody coming? They're getting away, you guys. Oh no. Oh. Eager rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. From the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. The run was a trap, we all know. Oh, it was it? Iger grits her teeth and shakes her head. We can talk about this later. For now, we've got to get the hell out of here. It's only a matter of time before more of them come pouring out of that exit. Eager slaps the side of the van. Pile in, people. And Phineas Irk, when we get back to the cruise bazaar, we're going to have a little talk. Well, there you go then.